Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today I have a Temu haul that I want to share with you, and I hope you guys are doing good. The first thing that I got in my haul was some magnetic sheets for all these little dies that I'm buying. Now I knew when I got them, because I could tell by the videos, that they were going to be bendy. I'm used to some that I bought years ago that are very sturdy and don't bend at all. So when I got these with the intention of maybe putting two together and they wouldn't bend as much. And I didn't get the little plastic envelopes that everybody's getting because I don't store mine that way, but maybe I might have to with these. But I think it's going to work with two together. And they started out, when I first started looking at them, they were like $7 and $8 for 10 of them. And here lately they've been down around $3. So if you're looking for some, you might go check them out right now when they've got them down such a low price. So I think that's going to work. And if it doesn't work, like they're too bendy for me and the dies fall off, I'll just buy some of those envelopes that I see a lot of people putting them in and use it that way. So I got that and a bunch of small dies, but first some of the I don't know, some of the stuff we use to make other stuff work. So I saw that they had gold paper clips, and I always like to get a color instead of just having metal. But I also like to have really small ones, and I don't think these are the really small ones, but still they'll work because they'll look better. And I use paper clips a lot to paper clip things in my journals, so I wanted to I like to get different colors, make it look pretty. And then I also many times will staple in something in my journal because you can take a little staple back out again. So I thought, well, how about colored staples? So I really like the idea. I haven't used any yet, but the idea of using some color. This is rose gold, and they were very affordable. So I'm going to start trying to use some colored staples in when I staple things into my journal. So I thought that would be kind of a cute idea. And then I had seen this on like one of my very first haul videos that I watched, and I think it might have been Tracy Sparkle, and she bought this table runner. That's what they're calling it. I don't know. I guess, yeah, you know, you put it in the middle of a table and it would make a really pretty runner. It's kind of thin, but it's netting. This stuff doesn't flake off or anything like that, and it's really cool. So I could just think of a lot of different uses for this, and I want to show you one that I started. I thought, how about making cards with it? So I glued this on a card front, and I'm going to make some kind of a card with it. Look how cool that looks. So, and you could just use a strip of it on a card and put your sentiment behind it. You could do all kinds of stuff with this. So I like finding things on Temu that you wouldn't normally think, you know, like we use cupcake holders for things, we use coffee filters for things, doilies for things. I like finding things like that that we might use in our crafting that you wouldn't normally think you would use. So there's that. And then I keep seeing people buying glitter paper. So I bought a pack to see what it's like. Now I knew when I bought it that it was going to be glue. It was going to be an adhesive back. So I figured it wasn't going to be very thick. But I thought that might be useful on some dies that, you know, then you don't have to glue them down once you pull them out of the machine. And it is quite thin. You wouldn't really be using this as a page or anything like that, but if you're going to glue it down on a card or make a sentiment out of it, I think it would work. So they have some pretty colors. I haven't tried it yet. I think it's probably going to cut out really great if you want to die cut something out of it. So just another thing to have in your stash to make pretty backgrounds on things and collages. And oh, that is really pretty color. And then I guess you just peel off the back. So if you had an intricate die, you wouldn't have to sit there and glue the whole sentiment, all the letters. You just pull off the backing and stick it down. So that might be really useful. So I got that, and then I saw some other colored paper, and I kept putting it in my cart, and it kept going out of stock, but I finally got it. But I actually think I got the more fluorescent one. I was looking for the more pastel one. So I think in the end, I got the fluorescent one. So I'm not sure how much I'll use this. It's real thin like the other one, but it doesn't have a adhesive back. But it's quite fluorescent. So I'm not real sure how I'll use it, but you never know. You never know. I might want a little, maybe a little heart or something like that. So there's that. They do have another kind that looks more pastel. Usually you'll see the two together. You can choose which one you want. So I must have gotten this one accidentally. So there's that. And then you guys know, if you watch my videos, that I love these pom-poms because they're like 89 cents, 3 yards. So I thought I'd try another color, so I got some gray. And then I got a couple bling pieces because you can't ever have enough bling. And I got this to put inside shaker cards. And I also got this at the last minute on a lightning sale. And I thought that would be good for shaker cards, but it's so tiny. I didn't really look at the thing. I just stuck it in my cart. I think it was like only 47 cents. I don't know. That might be too tiny for, I think this is something for nail art. That might be too tiny for shaker cards. We'll just have to see. And then these, I've already used some of these in my cards and different things like that. They're very useful. I don't even think I opened this one because I have another one open. And they're real pretty pieces that you can put on your thing. And then I also got this stuff that I want to try out. Now I saw a video of them using it where they squeeze it out and then they stuck plastic pieces, beads and things in it, and it dried. But what I was thinking was it might give dimension to the bottom of something you're trying to put on a card without having to use the foam pieces. They do that in the UK. They have this thing that they put on cards that we can't get here in the United States. And so I thought I'd try that. And when I make my card videos, I'll talk about this more and we'll see if it worked or not. So I got that. And then a bunch of die cuts, little die cuts. So I'll show you. Oh, I meant to bring a black piece of paper and I didn't. Here, I got this black satin. I don't know if that'll work or not. We'll see which side. Maybe it'll be big enough. I meant to bring a black piece of paper and I didn't. So the first one I got was this one. And I think it turned out super sweet. It's a very easy die cut. There's not a lot of pieces to it. It's really pretty. So I like that one. It fits in my mini machine. And then I got this one, another real sweet one, with little hearts. Little hearts that you poke out. It's very cute. Parasol. That's very vintagey. I think they're both kind of vintagey. And then most of the rest of what I got was leaves because I'm using them on my cards and I'm wanting leaves and I didn't have any in my stash, so I've been looking for a poinsettia. I still didn't get what I wanted exactly because this one's kind of small, but it's cute still. And it has all these little bits. I'll try to pull them apart here. Little leaves. And then the poinsettia itself, I used some of the red pearl paper that I got from Temu. It's not very big. So, but it's still, you know, it's a nice size for a card. So I'll probably be getting at least one more poinsettia. A little bit bigger maybe. I try to get a little bit bigger one. So I got that, and then the rest was leaves. Just different kinds of leaves. This one's a little bigger one. Oh, come on out of there. Make real nice ones. Cut out well. Oh, I do want to share right before the end of the video, I want to share one fail. I don't think I brought it with me. It was a half a doily die that I got. I'll have to look and see. I might not have it. Oh, I probably shouldn't even talk about it. Never mind. Pretend I didn't say anything. So here's these. I haven't taken them apart. I've just been cutting them out all together. And I will say that this one had a little bit of trouble cutting out, but I think it was the way I was using my machine. So there's the die. And there is the cutouts that it makes. This one's really cute. Gonna be good little things to tuck into your cards and things like that. So we got that one. Then got another little one. As you can see, I couldn't decide, or I liked one in the bunch. And so, no, I guess that's not completely poked out yet. I don't know if we can get it on here while we're, there it goes. Get that out of the way. And then this one. That's this die here. And it came out like that. So we got that. And then the last one is a big die, but oh, no. I do have one other die I forgot about. Anyways, the last one is a big die. They're not big, but it's a big die. So, and it made all kinds of cool ones. I was trying to find some paper that really stood up so that I didn't have to double do it to get some weight behind it. And I used some Adorable Scoreable, and it worked really well. Hunky Dory's Adorable Scoreable. So you can see all these different ones came out of that one. I think I'm going to cut this one in half for sure and just cut half and half when I do it. But so there you got that one. And then one more quick one here. This is a scrolling die. Got that one, and that's what it made. And this one confused me a little bit because I thought it was just one piece that comes out. And as you can see at the top, it has a space on both sides. So when I was taking it out, I just pulled it out. But when I went back to look on the page to see what I was doing wrong, if that was supposed to be all the way across, or if I was supposed to take this outer part out. This is actually a side edge die. It's for the side of a page, and it's supposed to leave it in. So I just did it wrong. You can do it either way. So if you want a scrolly piece like I want, this is what I wanted. I wanted a scrolly piece. I can just cut the edge off, and I don't have to keep it. Or you can put it on the edge of the page, and it'll stay embedded in the card. So there you go. That is my haul. I think that's all that I got this time. I hope that you're having a good crafting day, and I will leave links to these below, the ones that I can. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free. I'm always answer. And I hope you're having a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by.